I guess I always figured if I were ever to make one of these damn things, it'd be to brag. Show off what a good life I've built down here. Talk about how proud I was being a fisherman at the bottom of the sea. Maybe gripe a little bit about me, Captain. Never thought that I'd do it for this. Okay, alright. My name is Henry Lowell. I'm a fisherman, a dock worker, a father. Still am, as far as I can tell. Though, last one might be hanging on by a bit of a thread. Get it together, Henry. I was down there at Neptune's bounty, hauling in me catches like I do every day. Tuna, halibut, and all manner of other sea critters. I was pulling me nets in when the shooting started. I didn't know what was happening at first. Just noise and yelling, an awful squall. Then Paulson Grimes, one of Fontaine's boys, a lad that works next to me. That poor bastard. Turret popped up and it opened the poor lad like a sardine can. Dear God in heaven, I've never heard a man scream like that. I tried to help the lad, but there wasn't anything I could do. So I ran. Curse me blind, I ran. I didn't know what else to do. He was just a kid. Sorry. I need this drink. Since then, it's been chaos out there. Nothing but screams and gunfire. Even now I can hear it. It's like Rapture's tearing itself apart out there. Bloody splicers coming out of the walls like rats. These people, they were co-workers, neighbors, and now they're turned into fucking monsters. Fucking fire and ice and electric flowing out of them like a faucet. One of them, fucking hell, I think he had bees coming out of him, just pushing out of his skin like hellish little seeds. It's feckin' demonic is what it is. I never tried the stuff myself. Adam, that is. Oh, no. Too pricey. Needed to save the money. And truth be told, I didn't need the edge. A man, a real man, puts his faith alongside the strength of his hands. These hands, they were strong enough, skilled enough. It's what got me down here. These same hands, that fixed Mama's car back in Wexford all those times. Same ones that carried my daughter. My little sweet pea. Lifted her up when she wanted to be on my shoulders. And picked her up when she fell on those bloody skates of hers. But Rapture don't care about skill no more. I made my way here to the Fighting McDonough's Tavern. Seemed like the right place to go. It was safe. Some of the other lads were here, but they left. Had to make it home to their own, I assume. I understand that. I understand. I've got to get to Apollo Square myself. Find my daughter. Keep her safe through all this. On the way here, I tripped over something in a puddle. It's one of them security revolvers. Full cylinder and everything. I think somebody was watching out for me then. Thank God. If I hadn't found it... Oh God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened. Not long after I picked it up, I heard this cracking. Like somebody out there was stepping on glass. That's when I saw him. Must have been a wrench jockey of some sort. Was wearing the same kind of overalls that I did, but with pockets on the front, for his tools. Oh, but he was wrong. Could see it in his eyes. Glazed over, pale, like a fish belly. Pupils are damn near gone. Skin was all cracked, flaking off like frostbit bark. Blue veins lighting him up inside, like seaweed in the dark. He looked like a half-frozen cadaver. No idea how he was even moving. I saw the cleaver in his hand, glinting, red. I didn't wait. Scared, I guess. Oh, God help me. God help me. I didn't want to hear him talk. I didn't want to hear what madness this creature had in its throat. So I shot him, dead on, right in the chest. He didn't drop. He smiled at me. Teeth were frozen, damn near cracked from the cold. He raised his hand and I don't know. I just felt my chest seize. Like I got dumped into that icy ocean water just outside. It hurt. It hurt so bad. But it was the smell that I remember. Just that kind of sterile, bitter cold you smell in the meat lockers or morgues, like a knife through your nose, like Everything around was already good and dead, hung up on chains, and ready to be cut apart. I was gonna die there. I knew it. I thought about my daughter, my little sweet pea, about how badly I wanted to see her again. I don't know. I pushed through it somehow. Raised the gun. There's nothing left now. Chamber's empty. It was all I had. I found myself a nice bit of pipe. Took the cleaver that this splicer had as well. But that's not gonna do me any good. Could barely take on one of them when I had a fucking gun. But I found something else. He had a hypo. One of them needles tucked away in his boot. Still full. Cold. And blue. Winter blast. That's what it said on the top. Just sitting there. Heavy. In my hands. I barely survived one of these blighters. There are dozens, hundreds even, between here and Apollo Square. What was I gonna do? I couldn't fight them. Couldn't sneak by them either. They see too much. Like wolves in the dark. I had to survive. I had to get to my daughter. God damn it. I took it. The needle went in smooth. Too smooth. It felt like ice water crawling under my skin. Slow at first. And then it hit. Oh, God. It was like being flash frozen from the inside out. Wasn't like a cold shower or working a dog shift in December. This was real cold. Ancient cold. The kind that don't just make you shiver. It steals your breath out of your lungs. Took my knees out right from under me. Thought I was dying for a second. And then came the stillness. Rapture. It's fucking cold down here. Always is. No matter what. But I don't feel that anymore. Everything snapped into focus. Crisp. Clear. Like frost on glass. My heartbeat slowed. My hands stopped shaking. The noise in my head. The fear. The doubt. It all just froze. I lifted my hand. Snowflakes were falling off my fingertips. Real ones, I think. I reached for a busted steam pipe nearby, spilling fog all over the room. And before I could even think twice, the damn thing froze solid, just like that. Should have scared me, but it didn't. It felt good, strong. For just a second, I wasn't a fisherman anymore. Wasn't a man trapped in a war zone, fighting shadows and screams. I was something else. Something colder, sharper, better. And that's the part that scares me now. It felt like too much and not enough. Like I'd barely scratched the surface of what I could do. I know what this stuff does to people. I've seen it. But I am not like them. I'm still thinking, still making sense, still trying to get back to you, my sweet pea. I had to do it. You understand? Don't you, sweet pea? I had to get stronger, just to survive, just to get home. It's that fucking whisper, that voice in the back of your mind that's saying, one more hit, Henry, one more, and you'll get home faster. And just like that, I wanted more. Not needed. Wanted. So this is me, recording who I am before I forget to my daughter. If you find this somehow, I love you. And if I don't make it, don't come looking. Don't be a fool like your old man. And if I do make it, I swear to God and to heaven, no matter what Adam does to me, I'm still gonna be your da. I'm coming, sweetheart. I'm coming home. This is Henry again. Henry Lowell. Still alive. I had to say it out loud, just to make sure, just to feel it rattle in my chest. I made it out in Neptune's bounty. Barely. Don't quite know how. Can't remember parts of it. Not really. Just flashes. Screams. Salt in my mouth. Blood on my boots. I keep going. One step. Then another. One lucky break. After another. The whole district was well gone by the time I was running through it. Blood and salt and madness, all churned up into a slurry. Between the splicers and security, it was a hellish sprint from start to finish. worse than hell. Perdition itself boiled up wrath right through the bones of the city. Rapture. It ain't a place anymore. It's a wound. A godless, sick wound. I could see out the windows. Places out there all lit up like hellfire. There's whole blocks out there that are just burning under the sea. Bodies floating in the brine like jetsam. It's like this whole city's vomiting itself back up. I don't even wonder why anymore. I just keep moving. Don't look back. Don't look down. I did things. Terrible things. Sorry. I hadn't had a drink of water in... I don't know. Feels like days now. Time's gone all slippery. And my hands are shaking. Can't tell if it's dehydration or the splicing or both. I ran all over the fisheries, crawling over the pipes like a rat. Had to keep moving. They were sealing the bathyspheres. Heard the alerts. Those bastards. They were gonna trap whoever was left behind wherever they were at the time. Bury us alive, locked in these great tombs under the sea, till security could bring order again. No, I couldn't risk getting stuck down here, smack in the middle of that panicking crowd, as the splicers closed in like sharks. Not with my sweet pea out there. No, with my girl all alone in this nightmare. She's waiting for me. I know it. I feel it. Even through all this noise in my head, I knew of another way. Something Fontaine cooked up. A hidden bathysphere line that went all the way up to Arcadia. Ryan didn't know. Or didn't care. Andrew Ryan. That bastard. Smug, soft-handed hypocrite. And his hatchet man, Sullivan. He talks a big catch about the sweat on a man's brow. But only if it's not sweating on his gold-plated floor. Fecking bureaucrat. No. Focus, Henry. Damn it. Focus. I had my plan. Had to do it fast, before everybody else had the same idea. But I was painfully outgunned should a fight break out. Can't imagine a splicer would find my empty gun deterrent for longer than a few seconds. And my pipe would be fine, assuming their guns were empty too. That's when I stumbled on one of them gatherer's gardens. Machine that peddles all sorts of atom products. Smiling faces. A sweet little jingle. fucking hideous damn machine. I've never seen the little sister myself, but from what I've heard, I don't want to. Small little shadows, golden eyes, looking wrong, blood on their shoes. Something follows them, I hear. Something huge and heavy, smelling like low tide. The lads at the docks don't like to talk about them, but they whisper things. Maybe about them, maybe about me. I was low on ammo and on options. Couldn't count on finding either out there with the splicers roaming around. Much as I hate to admit it, that ice plasmid I picked up has saved my hide more times than I can count at this point. Maybe again. Maybe. So I did it. Dropped 3 weeks' pay on fucking plasmids. Right down the drain. Every dollar. Would have made me bulk but just a short while ago. But as those hypos came spilling out, I felt an excitement I hadn't had in years. I didn't waste any time. Couldn't. Shot him up, right there on the bench. Eve Saver, armored shell, sports boost. Basic stuff, based on the prices. It was much easier this time. Didn't get slammed as hard. If I'm being honest, I felt good. Just a few made me feel 20 years younger. All of my aches and pains were just gone. It felt good. No, it felt right. Like I wasn't dying anymore. Like something in me had been asleep. And now it was awake. That scared me a little. But I still went back. I didn't mean to, Sweet Pea. That winter blast had been saving your pup's hide, but I needed something with more punch. I settled on telekinesis. That one hurt. Felt it twisting me up inside, like a knotted rope pulled tight. Yanked my bones sideways. But the things I can do now, God help me. Them splicers were crawling all over the back docks like barnacles, singing, screaming, ranting, raving, and sobbing like lost pups. One of them, she was a pretty young lass once, I reckon. Her face was peeled away. Tumors squirming under her skin like eels. She was wearing one of them waitress aprons, still soaked in what looked like red wine. It wasn't wine. That coppery smell of blood made certain of that. I tried to creep past, but she saw me. Let out this god-awful banshee shriek, screaming nonsense, begging for her roses back. Her roses. Poor thing was stark raving mad. Was a mercy what I did. A kindly thing. She lunged at me, and I froze her with winter blast. She went stiff as driftwood. Her eyes locked onto me, begging with rage. She was alive in there, trapped in a block of ice, twitching ever so slight. I didn't even think. I took up that lead pipe, and I hit her hard, harder than I ever could naturally. One hit, one clean swing, and she shattered into 100 bloody chunks of ice. She wasn't even armed. But she don't need to be. Not with Adam swimming in her veins. She could have killed me. They all could have. They all wanted to. I saw one tear a man's jaw off with her teeth, like it was nothing. You think I could have taken that risk? You think I had a choice? Not with her waiting for me. Not with my girl out there somewhere, scared and alone. She was begging. I saw it. I heard her bones cry out. I still did it. After that, it all blurred. Started moving like I was floating. Like the world was dream stuffed. I got good with the powers. Real good. Figured I could scoop up the water, freeze it into a spike, long and sharp, and throw it clean through a Splicer's skull. Got efficient, got quiet, got fast, flow, breeze, and fling. Cleared all the way to the bathysphere with just that. Never even had to fire a shot, like I was unstoppable. God forgive me. It felt right. This Adam. It can't be twisting me up this badly already, can it? My head feels packed with fog and wires. Sometimes I feel a tug at the back of me brain, like something's trying to steer me, like I ain't fully holding the wheel of my own ship no more. Static behind my eyes. Sometimes I talk, and I don't know why. Sometimes I laugh at nothing. Sometimes I see my wife. I see Mara outside the windows, out in the water, floating, ethereal, like a drowned angel. Sometimes she asks me to come outside. It's not supposed to feel this good. I'm not supposed to need more. what I do. I can feel it itching under my skin, calling out to me, whispering things. Can't be losing it. Stay focused, stay focused. I made it to the bathysphere, froze the dog gates behind me, heard him coming, feet on the planks, claws on metal, splicers, or something worse. Couldn't let them stop me. She's out there, my girl. I remember how she'd sneak onto my boat when I was getting ready to go fish in the morning. She would always hide under the nets to scare me. I always saw her, but I just wanted to hear her laugh when I pretended to jump. Her laugh was like bells. And the way she used to curl up in my coat when it was cold. That little hand of hers, holding mine so tight, so soft, in the roughness of my own hands. I haven't heard her laughing. God. Feels like forever now. That's what keeps me going. Her voice, her face, the promise I made to her the day her mom passed. That I swore to Mara on her deathbed as that fucking disease took her. That I'd always take care of our daughter. That I'd always find her. Always protect her. Because I'm all she's got left. So I'll splice again, if I have to. I'll take the pain. I'll take the madness. I'll walk through fire, frost, or worse. As long as I can remember her. I ain't lost. Not yet. Don't listen too loud. They hear through the walls now. I know they do. Henry Lowell, Fisher, father, liar. She had pigtails like this, didn't she? My sweet pea, like little curled copper wires on each side. That's how I remember her. Pretty like broken neon. Oh, my sweet pea, I made you a dolly. Pretty, pretty as a picture. Smashed the walls and ripped their sparking guts out. Sewed it right up with bath towel fluff and a syringe needle smile. It misses you, sweet pea. I miss you. Do you remember when you used to sneak worms in my boots when I'd go fishing? You always said it was to feed the toes. and your mother would scold you, but you'd always just grin, all teeth and freckles. I remember your laugh. Like soda fizz and warm hands on cold nights. Yeah, so warm. And I remember your eyes, bigger than the sky, big enough to hold all of rapture, and still have room left over for me. My Mara. God, please give her rest. She smelled like cedar and mint, hair bright as the sunset. Oh, sweet pea, you got all the best parts of her. She's gone. They're all gone. Everyone's gone. But the ghosts. And I'm still here. Why? I looked. I suffered. I traded the Lord for this fucking place. And what did it get me, huh? Why didn't they take me? Why did they take her and not me? They say you're still out there, somewhere up high in Olympus Heights with tea parties and pretty little picture books and real dolls made of real yarn. But I saw your shadow in the gardens, in the machines. They took you and twisted, drilled your head full of holes, and stuffed you with nightmares. They call you a little sister. The ones in the vents. The ones that whisper so loud now. They say your name. They say it again. Not a girl. Not my girl. Not anymore. They put a demon in your rib cage and told you to sing lullabies to the dead. You've got eyes like yellow pearls now. Wrong. Can't see me in them anymore. They took you and sliced up your name till it bled out of my mouth. I saw you, out there, skipping down the hall on bare feet. Blood on that pretty little dress, holding that thing, that needle, swelled with Adam. I could smell it. You didn't even look at me. Didn't even know me. I called out to you, my sweet pea, I said, but you just kept walking, humming some tune, like it was a Sunday stroll in the garden. I look different now, don't I? I catch glimpses in the puddles and mirrors. I don't like the mirrors. There's a man in there, face split, his eyes shining like a wolf's, skin's cracked, cold coming off of him. When he smiles, his teeth are cracked with the ice. He does not look right. Like a frozen corpse still walking. I tried to follow you. Oh, but that big fella, he didn't like that. Big Daddy. Like a guard dog with a tank for a heart, claiming a title that you were only supposed to say to me. Tried to grab you, tried to take you away, and he smashed me into the wall, made my bones rattle inside, tore something loose in my head, I think, snapped something up there, like brittle coral. Things float when I look too hard at them now. And I can't see your mother too well anymore. What did she look like? Things freeze now when I get angry. And I'm always angry. I can't fix this. I can't save you. They made you into one of them, and they made me into whatever this is. I was just a fisherman, just a dad with a boat and a beat-up radio. We used to listen to swing music while getting caught. Oh, how they sang along with us. Lips flapping for air. Now I hear voices in the static. One of them sounds like you. Calls me from the vents sometimes. Says, come find me, Daddy. But when I do, it isn't you. It's just another one with a face like yours and the eyes all wrong. But you're still out there. I know it. Hiding, waiting. Like hide and seek, remember? I counted to 20 Sweet pea. Just like you said. You said, Daddy, don't peek. And I said, I won't, Bean. I won't. Well, guess what? I'm done counting. I'm coming to find you. I will. And I'll keep looking. Even if I forget why. Even if I forget me. I saved us a spot for you, you know, right here, right in my heart, right next to the cold. And when we find each other, I'll fix you a plate. Warm food, warm hugs, just like old times. We'll sit, we'll laugh, and if you're scared of me, that's okay. I'll freeze the fear out of you, just like I did the bad men. Just like how I kept you safe.